The European Union had organized a workshop for Kazakh human rights activists, teaching them not to give up on their legal quests and keep pushing until justice prevails. Though the European Court in Strasbourg doesn't take cases of Kazakh citizens, the UN Human Rights Committee remains one of the international instances that does. This and other important human rights issues were discussed by Polish coaches during a seminar in Almaty.
Almaty is hosting EU workshops on human rights. 20 people selected through a contest and fluent in Kazakh will attend a week-long course on the basics of human rights. Eventually, trainers will visit the country's regions to teach the population how to appeal to the international law.
In the end, everything depends on the courts, and you know how our courts are. We do have fair trials when cases are not politicized and do not involve money, or when an opponent is not a powerful authority figure.
Mostly, Polish trainers are trying to instill optimism in Kazakh human rights activists. Poland had a very unique experience as some 20 years ago the leader of the banned trade union Solidarity, Lech Walesa, had won the elections. The man who served a year term in prison for organizing strikes became a president and led the country to market economy. Polish experts are confident that non-standard political scenarios are possible in Kazakhstan too, as long as the initiative comes from below.
It is necessary to do it from the bottom on one hand, and on the other to employ international legal tools that Kazakhstan has access to for separate human rights violation cases.
The Almaty resident Olga Panina had knocked on all possible doors, but justice did not prevail for her. She lost her land lot, which supposedly was taken away by a third party illegally. Panina created a protest movement, prepared documents, and now waits for the visit of the EU MPs planned for this autumn.
This is a matter of publicity. I can't say that my case involves corruption, as I have no hard facts. But if it appears that the judge was either corrupt or incompetent, then publicity will play a crucial role here.
Nevertheless, the popular European Strasbourg court is not accessible for Kazakh citizens, as Kazakhstan did not join the necessary conventions. Thus, the only internationally available instances are the UN, International Justice Chamber and arbitration tribunals.
Forest rangers in eastern Kazakhstan are looking for a new home for two bear cubs found in the local nature preserve. Corresponding inquiries were submitted to a number of zoos and circuses, although with no results so far. Specialists are concerned that within a couple of months the animals may start posing a real danger to people, while the cubs cannot be let in the wild, as they will simply not survive without assistance.
Specialists of the West Altai Natural Park face a new challenge as two 6-month-old bear cubs came to the forest rangers' living area. It's not clear how the cubs lost their mother, but they have little chance to survive on their own. This is a tragic situation. We have contacted all corresponding bodies and asked zoos and circuses to adopt the cubs. Foresters are concerned as the bears will grow up by autumn and present danger to people, foremost to those who took care of them. The Ust-Kamenogorsk city zoo may potentially become home for the cubs. It already houses 4 adult bears. Umka was also lost. Her parents was brought here a month ago. The zookeepers are always glad to see the new animals, but say their park is overcrowded, while the new enclosure will cost $67,000. They are growing and will not have enough space next year. We do have some space and only need a sponsor to finance a new enclosure for 2 more bears. In case this will not happen, the zoo administration hopes to accommodate at least one of the cubs in the same enclosure with Umka. In this case, the siblings will have to be separated. The time is running out, though, as the specialists have only 2 months to resolve the situation.
Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend and goodbye.